You won't have to do a darn thing for someone who wants you, okay? Because they are going to apply pressure, okay? They're going to apply pressure. You won't have to question anything. You won't have to ask them anything. Like, it's gonna be all laid out.
Falling down, heavy. Spirit falling down so heavy. I'ma need somebody to catch me. I'ma need somebody to catch me. Yeah. Let go. Spirit falling down so heavy, heavy. I'ma need somebody to catch me. Better watch where you step. When you come in that presence. Spirit coming in with that pressure. Breaking everything oppressive.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Just Naturally Queening. Welcome back to the channel. What's up? What it do? So today, guys, this video is going to be a Q&A, y'all. So I asked a couple of you guys on my Instagram to ask me some questions, and I will answer. And y'all, I just want to say you guys tried it big time, because like I thought I had some loyal subscribers, y'all, but I guess not. But some people did come through, so thank you. And I want to give a shout out to what's her name, Queen.Jess, I believe, on Instagram. She came through with the questions. Okay, thank you so much, girl. She also have another page for her makeup page. She be slaying. Go ahead and follow her right now. I'll have all the information down below. Okay, thank you. But anyways, let's get right into this video. So first question, which one should I go to? What are your hobbies or hobbies? Right now, YouTube is definitely my hobby. I love doing it as much as editing. Editing gets on my nerve. Y'all, I be ready to cry sometimes because editing be so much work. But that's my hobby and I love doing it. I did started to learn, well, it's been a while, the piano, but it's literally just sitting in my room right now. I touched it during the corona, during COVID. But I definitely need to get back on that. But right now, definitely YouTube is my hobby. And I don't know if you guys want to put exercising as a hobby, but I actually love exercising too. What else? Oh, definitely cooking. Can that be a hobby? I don't know, but those.
I could never record a video, dog. There's always some type of talking. And I promise, every time I start recording, I promise it'll be all quiet, everybody's in the room. As soon as I get in the middle.
Those are my hobbies for now. What in the world? I had hair on my lips the whole time. Okay, tell us about your family, including URY. Y'all, I love my URY family so much. We're literally a family. You know how some people be like, yeah, that's fam, da-da-da. Nah, that's fam, okay? They just been there for everything. Like, I'm talking about, like, prom, death in the family, happy times, sad times. Like, they just been there. Like, I love these people so much. I would start naming everybody, but that's just too much. It's just a whole bunch of them. But you will definitely hear me say my sister this, my brother this on this channel, because there's a whole bunch of them and they just been there for everything. So every story that I have to tell you guys, one of them is probably going to be in there. So yeah. If we're talking about like who my mama pushed out, y'all, I have a little brother. A lot of you guys may not know this. I have a little brother named Josue. That's my baby. I love him so much. Like, he's my #1 supporter. When I started this channel, like, my dog was posting. Even with me being a brand ambassador now, like, he just be posting. Everything I post, he's reposting. Like, that's my baby. I love him so much. Like, I love this dude so much. Next question is, how were you raised? How were you raised? I can't talk. How were you raised? Strict parents or not? Y'all, is that a question? Let me just say, I am Haitian. If you guys didn't notice yet, if you guys didn't watch my older videos, like, I am Haitian. I don't think that's a thing. Is there such thing as like a Haitian parent like not being strict? I don't think that's possible, because I promise you, any story that I have, I guarantee that all of my Haitians will be able to relate, because it's like we're not from the same household, but low-key we are. It's like we're raised the same. It's strict. If there are Haitian parents that are not strict, that's very, very rare, like very. But to answer the questions, like, yes, I was raised in a very strict Haitian household. I'm talking about you're not wearing pants, you're not wearing no jewelry, none of that, okay? And my dad was so strict that in school, like, let's say I would go to school and, you know, kids, like, it's a pencil, like your friend let you borrow a pencil, or they stole yours so you took someone else's. If I dared step in that house with a pencil or anything that he knows he did not buy me, oh, it's over for me. It's over. This dude would literally take me back to the school, speak to my teacher or whatever, you know, and then, I don't know. More of the story is I was raised in a strict household. Let me not even start about prom. Okay, this is actually a story time. Let me know if you guys are interested in that story, because dude tried me not once, but twice. Both my 8th grade prom and my senior prom. Tried it big time. Please let me know if you want to hear the story. Next question is, how do you balance faith and fun? I mean, I guess that will all depend on what you consider fun. How do I balance it? I guess I would say it's not even about balancing, because it's not like, because how do I put this? Okay, my lifestyle, the way I was raised, there's a lot of things I don't find fun. I guess like other people would consider fun to be like partying and going to the club and drinking and, you know, doing all this stuff. I personally, I am not interested in those stuff. I wasn't raised like that. I would actually feel uncomfortable being in an environment that's like, yeah. So I'm not even trying to be like this holy person or anything, but I personally, I don't feel comfortable in an environment that's, you know, that has that much going on. So I would say it's not even about balancing. The stuff that I do now are fun. I go to church, the service be lit. I do stuff outside of church, step out with my family, I step out with my friends, my sisters. So, you know, like, I guess that's what's fun to me. Being around my family, being around, like, I remember before this whole thing started, like, there would always be a conference or a concert, you know, just different events that I could go to. Those are the type of stuff that I find fun, if that makes sense. I hope I answered it correctly. But yeah. Okay, next question. Any tip on relationship or lesson? Any tip on relationship? Well, I'm not in a relationship, but I mean, I've talked to people, so my advice or tip would be relax. Relax your body. Relax. Relax. Just chill. If you ever feel like you gotta break a nail, you gotta do anything that's like, you know, like you're doing too much, just chill. Bible says he who finds a wife, so you need to relax. Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Like, just don't do too much. Like, y'all be too short. Relax. Okay, you won't have to do a darn thing for someone who wants you. Okay, because they are going to apply pressure. Okay, they're going to apply pressure. You won't have to question anything. You won't have to ask them anything. Like, it's gonna be all laid out for you. Just chill and find new stuff to do. Because I feel like a lot of times, like, we be in a rush to be in a relationship is because, like, you're not doing anything. You're literally just sitting here like waiting for a text back, waiting to get a response. But if you're actually doing something, like especially with this COVID thing going on, like find a hobby. Start learning how to swim, bitch. Like start learning how to play the piano. Start learning how to cook. Find you something to do. Do something that, you know, make yourself busy, that you're not so worried about like a dude texting you back or getting a text back or getting a reply. Don't act like you're busy, but find you something to do. If you're like already in the relationship, I would say kind of like truly get to know this person, because yeah, you are in the relationship, but you're still getting to know that person. Don't be in a rush to do stuff. Don't be in a rush to give it up. You feel me? Like, get to know this person. Get to know what they're about. Get to know, like, pick their brain, like pick their mind, like see how they think, see how like if you're even a part of their future. Because a guy that really cares, like a guy that like see themselves with you, they're going to, like whenever there's like, how do I say, whenever they're explaining to you like stuff that they would want in the future, or like where they would see themselves in the future, you're going to be included in that. So like be mindful, like look at all these stuff, and you're not married. You're being in a relationship, like you're not married, okay? So if you're dating that person, or if you are in that relationship and you see where their mind is at, and it's like that's not where you're at, goodbye. Walk that walk, okay? Walk right out, because you're not married. You literally could walk out right now. And I know it's easier said than done, but trust me, you're gonna get over it. Sis, you got this far into the video and you still didn't like it yet? And you didn't subscribe? Oh, you forgot. Okay, that's cool. That's why I'm here. So go ahead and subscribe and like this video up, okay? Thank you. Back to the video. Why are you not in a relationship? I would say I'm just being patient right now. I definitely don't want to get into anything and it's not serious. I don't want to get into no baby-ish right now. Like I always tell people, or anyone that ever try to talk to me, I'm like, I am 20 years old. I know, y'all. Shocking. I look way older. But yeah, I am 20 years old. I am not getting younger, okay? I am getting older. So I'm not about to waste my time, like waste 2 years, 3 years, even a couple months, babe. I'm not about to waste that on nobody, because the person God has for me, he's going to be that. He's going to be that guy, okay? Like, he's just going to be amazing. So I just don't see the point of wasting my time, you know, talking to this person for a couple months or a year, whatever, and it's like, oh, it don't work out, and now I'm heartbroken, and it's just like, so much. Like, I just really want to wait, and I definitely don't want just any type of dating. I definitely want a Christ-centered relationship. I really want God to be to be the priority of our relationship. Like, definitely pleasing God, definitely like having God at the center. And I know a lot of people say like, I want a godly relationship, or I want a Christ-centered relationship, and what they really mean is like someone that just goes to church. I don't want someone that just go to church. I literally want, you know, someone who actually have a friendship, a relationship with God, because I myself, I struggle a lot. My relationship with God has always been like, it's always been a cycle. Like, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So for me to get into something as like with my partner and he's like worse than me, or, well, I don't want to say it like that. Well, he's like at the same level as me, or he doesn't have that relationship at all, that's going to hurt me in the long run, because, you know, I don't want, it's not going to work, basically. Like, it's not going to work if just the both of us, you know. One thing I've always said as well is that, like, it's like when you think about it, it's two people who are different, like raised from a different family. You know, you're raised differently, you probably have different standards, different like morals, like different stuff that, you know, it's two different households. So when two people are coming together and trying to make that work by themselves, that's very hard, especially like if God is not a part of that, it's gonna be hectic. So yeah, that would answer that question. What is your favorite Bible verse? So I would say my favorite Bible verse is 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, which says, "For I did not give you the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-righteousness," or self-control. I love this verse because it's a reminder for me to not be fearful, because I've always been like very timid. I'm still timid, to be honest. But yeah, I've always been like this timid person, just being fearful. If you guys remember in my first video, it took me a while to start this channel. So yeah, I just always been scared to be, I've always been the person that's like behind the scene. Like my dad's always telling me, "Oh, what you do?" Like basically, well, I don't know how to explain that. But he's basically saying I'm always like in the shadow of someone. Like I like being backstage. I like just being in the back. I don't like being the one that's, it's not even that I don't like, that's just not me. Does that make sense? I'm very timid. That's the moral of the story, okay? I just be scared of, you know, speaking in publics and, you know, just being bold. Okay, so this verse is just like telling me, you know, like that's not of God. That spirit is not of God, because imagine if all of us, like everybody was just like, I'm timid. I think low-key everybody is timid, or they have that fear, you know, of speaking in publics or whatever. Publics. Woo! Oh Lord. But I am so sorry. That Haitian in me just came out. It just came out. But yeah, people have just been like very fearful of like speaking in public. I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I saying? Anyways, but people just be, imagine if everyone was just shy to speak in public. Like who would God have to work for him? What is up with me? What in the world? I know English is not my first language, but today is just the Haitian me just coming out, y'all. But yeah, imagine if everyone was just, you know, shy. Like, no, God would not have anyone to go out and preach the gospel, basically. Nobody would hear about, you know, those countries that are a bit, you know, like it's not Christ-centered, or God is not talked about much in their city or whatever, or that country. Like who would God have to go and preach the gospel and spread the word? So that I love this verse definitely so much. Like it's a reminder to me, like, you know, be bold. You need to be bold. You need to go out there. You need to do stuff. Like don't be in the background all the time. Just a little backstory of this Bible verse. Basically, this was Paul talking to Timothy. Oh, what in the world? But Paul was talking to Timothy. He was telling him, he was working alongside with Paul. Yeah, Timothy was working alongside with Paul. So he was getting comfortable. Like he just like, you know, working alongside, you know, I'm with you right here, but I'm not gonna be the one, you know. So Paul was just basically encouraging him to, step out, be bold. That's not being fearful, is not the spirit of God. That God did not give you that spirit, okay? Because that would stop you from doing a lot. You would not be able to spread God's word. You would not be able to convert like another, person that would want to be a Christian. If everybody was shy, everybody would just keep their Jesus to themselves and kind of like, yeah, I know about Jesus, and nobody's spreading it. So that's why I love that verse. Now, this will be the last question, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Did a guy ever try you? Heck no. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Y'all. Yeah, sadly, I have been tried plenty of times. Which story am I going to tell y'all? Because there's been plenty. Actually, I'm not going to tell y'all. Y'all know what y'all going to do for me? I currently have 72 subscribers right now, okay? 72 subscribers, 72 people that seeing my videos and decided that, they wanted more. They wanted to watch more. So what y'all gonna do is, if y'all really want to hear the story, go ahead and like this video up. Get it up to 72 subscribers. 72 likes, I mean. If you guys want to hear the story, go ahead and do that. This is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. And if you guys have more questions, please answer this time. Okay, go ahead and comment, please. Another thing, guys, can you guys comment down below? Let me know that you guys were here. Let me know that you stopped by, because I don't know who's watching. So maybe a little heart, or just let me know. Give me tips. I'm open for any tips, any suggestion, video ideas. Let me know. Let me know what y'all trying to see. This content is for you guys. It's about what you guys want to see. So let me know, y'all. Stop playing with me. Just stop. Okay? But thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so you know when your girl posts. Come on now. We've been at this for a while now. Y'all should get this. Y'all should get this by now. But yeah, remember that you are created by a king. So it is only natural that you stay queening. Hello.